Hi.
Hannah made a uh-oh earlier.
This is the computer. I have never done that before.
Hannah usually makes a test live stream, and she does it privately, so we test it. And she went public on our test, and I was singing.
We're trying to find a song.
Yeah. So yeah, that was what we did. That was fun, but it doesn't exist anymore. So Laurie deleted it because I'm the one singing.
We didn't mean to.
What are you doing on your phone? You checking CBCS?
Yeah.
So Hannah, where we been?
Trying to survive.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
Amen. So we missed one Thursday because we were at.
No. We missed one Thursday because we got back the day before.
Right. We had just gotten back from Universal Studios and we were exhausted. We missed the second Thursday because it was Thanksgiving.
Correct.
And then last Thursday, I was at my mother's house because we are having major renovations at this house that we're in right now. And they were doing the floors. And if anybody's had your hardwood floors done, you know that you can't stay in the house because it's very, very strong. So we went and stayed at Mimi's house. Well, William and I and our dogs went and stayed at Mimi's house. And because Hannah only has currently one bed in her house.
I offered to sleep on the couch.
She did, but she has a cat. We have dogs, and we didn't know how they get along.
My cat is not the issue. It's your chihuahua.
My chihuahua. But anyway, Mimi doesn't have internet. Yeah. So anyway, we're back now. And I actually put couches back in my living room today or last night. That was exciting because we have been living, our house has like our master bedroom and bath downstairs, living room, dining room, and all that. And then upstairs and kitchen, and then upstairs is Hannah's old room, my craft room that we're in right now, and our guest room and a bathroom. Well, William and I have been living upstairs while they've been working on our house, and we're still living upstairs.
She's acting like it's a bad thing. I did it for the 20 years of my life. It's fine.
I want my big bathroom back. We had a shower put in, a tile shower put in William's bathroom, and they don't have a glass door yet.
Again, I lived here for 20 years, something like that.
You'll be all right.
It's fine. I'm fine. You're the one complaining. I'm fine. I got my own house. I got 2 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms, and I can do whatever I want. You're the ones got problems, not me.
I live in the townhouse right now. That's what I call it, the townhouse, because I go down to the kitchen and upstairs for everything else. But anyway, we're not going to complain.
I'm not complaining.
I have a roof over my head. It's holiday time.
Why are you looking at me saying we're not going to complain?
So tell us something good. Please put in the chat your countdowns. We're going to say hi to everybody in just a second. And any good news you have, because it's been a long time since we've talked to y'all.
Yeah, I just saw a smart comment.
Uh-oh. Was it blind?
Yeah.
How did I know? Hold on. What did Blaine say?
Is this a new channel?
Because we've been gone for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are new. Yeah. But we did go to Universal Studios and had an awesome time, and we're putting those vlogs out now. Gradually. When's the next one going out, Hannah?
Sometime this week.
Sometime this week.
Y'all, it has been a struggle in my life. It's a good struggle, but it's a struggle.
For work or for putting the vlogs together?
Well, I mean, I have, work. We're blessed. We're very busy and good reasons. And when I'm not at work, I come home and there's stuff I have to do at my house.
Because you're a grown-up homeowner now.
Correct. I'm talking about like renovation stuff, like painting and stuff.
Painting stuff. Yeah.
And then, then we got the holidays. So I have to think about that. And then the vlog is there.
Holiday stress is real.
Yeah.
Holiday stress is real.
So it's like, it's good things. It's just a lot of things at the same time.
I've decided that I need to embrace the holidays these next 2 weeks.
So poor thing doesn't have a Christmas tree in her living room.
I have one in my bedroom.
It's the tiniest little thing.
Tiny little tree. But yeah, it's good. So we have a Journeys cruise on the Carnival Sunshine in 39 days. William and I do. And Hannah, you have a cruise on the Carnival Sunshine with me.
Don't start.
In 357 days. Yeah, you're below a year. Mm-hmm. So let's say hey to everybody and let's see. What are you doing with my
There's
screen?
something.
It's a touch screen. Be careful.
I know, but there's something on my face, and it makes me feel like there's actually something on my face.
Just don't look at it.
You can live with your screen being like that?
I've cleaned it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Say hi. Let's say hi to everybody and see who has got some good news, some countdowns. Let's catch up with them. So we have Anthony. Hey, Anthony. Anthony saw our mistake of a live earlier.
So did Meg.
So did Meg. Hey, Meg. Good to see you. Meg, I don't know if I was talking about you on the test or not.
It wasn't bad.
No, I was saying how you like Pokemon because Hannah, I play Pokemon sometimes, but Hannah really likes Pokemon.
You have not sent me my gift back.
I haven't been on my Pokemon app in a long time.
In months, I know.
Yeah, but you like to play it a lot.
Yeah, because there's a Pokestop in my house. There is a Pokestop in my house.
You hit pay dirt in Pokemon World, didn't you?
Huh?
You hit pay dirt in Pokemon World.
I didn't even realize that until I moved in, and I was like, oh, yeah, boy.
Hey, J&N Travels. Good. Yesterday when I was here working, I think it was yesterday. And hello, SET Adventures. They just got back from the Carnival Valor, and they're going on another cruise like in a week, I think. I asked them if they put away their suitcases. They said no.
There's no point.
No point.
Let's just do your laundry and put it back.
Yep. Hey, Darian. Great to see you. Darian, how many days do we have until our meetup in Helen? I should have added that to my countdown.
Yeah, you should have, because I'm actually on that one.
You are on that one. We already got our place rented.
And there's
Blaine. There's Blaine. Hey, Blaine. Good to see you. And Blaine's finally back from his
more.
And no maps needed travel.
Okay,
hey, guys.
Did you put, what the heck was that? Guys?
I love them.
I know, I did too. That was just an odd way to say it. Did you post a picture of the Hello Canadians?
Yes.
That thing. So when we went down to Florida, we went to the Welcome Center to take a picture of like the Welcome to Florida, sign. And when we pulled up, there was a huge banner that said, Welcome back, Canadians.
Yeah, love that.
And I was like, that's cute.
That was cute.
All right, then we got Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeffrey. Great to see you. He just posted pictures on his Instagram. Jeffrey said that in his town that they have a fire truck that rides around the town with Santa on it and goes around the neighborhoods. Isn't that cool? I love that.
Does it make a noise?
I don't know. Does it make a noise, Jeffrey?
Then we got Kara.
Hey, Kara. Good to see you.
And I got JNS.
Kara, you look so pretty the other night on your live. I did the replay of your live, and you just look so pretty. JNS Adventures, 50 days to the Vista. Did y'all just get off of a ship already? I think so. Hey, Tommy, good to see you.
I just realized that there are countdowns of my back.
Sorry, we hadn't done this in a month, so we're trying to get back on track.
Red.
Hannah's guys going live on our test.
Let's see. Our countdown is 3 days to the sunshine.
3 whole days. Yeah, they didn't put their luggage away for sure. I think they said they just unpacked it. And then for which different cruise ship.
He said after in the struggle, I started editing at 4 a.m. this morning.
I'm going to tell you, SET Adventures tries to put out their vlogs like bam, bam, bam.
God, no.
I'm like, Hannah would kill me if I asked her to do that.
I almost had a mental break when she was like, oh, let's do Vlogmas.
Yeah, I didn't ask her to do Vlogmas this year.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Our life's a little chaotic right now. Will y'all go on the sunshine 39 days if Horizon is not fixed? Yes. They said that if Sunshine is right now going to start doing Horizon sailings, and then another ship is coming in once Sunshine has to start on January 13th. then they're bringing a different ship in to do the rest of the Horizon sailings. That's what they said.
Beep, 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 beep.
So we're supposed to be on the second sailing from Charleston, the 17th. And hey Betsy, good to see you. And Beach Please is on live tonight at 10 p.m.
And then we got VDF.
Hey VDF. Wow, your countdown's getting a lot shorter. Only 182 days until his ship. I remember he had a year until his, and 183 until his big 6-0. Hey, Lovey Spat Life. They're also live at 9 o'clock tonight. No, 8 o'clock tonight. And they're doing all kinds of stuff on their live tonight.
That's so they're twang guys.
Hey, y'all.
91 days for the Helen meetup.
And a wake up. Okay. So you do have a trip coming up, man. I love Helen, though. Mm-hmm. You know, we went to Helen one time. Remember we went like at spring break?
The first time we went was Christmas, but
I know, but we went one time at spring break and there was still some snow. There was some snow on the ground in April. It had snowed like 2 days before. Thank you, J&S Adventures. Thank you for the reminder for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Oh, they have a fire truck Santa I want a fire truck Santa.
You have one. You just never go to the parade.
But that's only the parade. I want one that rides through the neighborhood. But Santa will be here on Christmas Eve.
I can see your Chihuahua being like, what is that?
And they play Christmas music. I love it. Hey, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Great to see you. All these wonderful people joining us tonight.
She says she's still editing her June cruise.
Yeah. The struggle's real for sure. Does anybody love to edit? Like, do you love to edit, Hannah?
I love to edit when I'm not dealing with 4 other things. Does that make sense? Yeah. Because editing is getting put on the back burner for a little bit right now, which I feel bad about. But
yeah. But once we finish with Universal, then we'll be close to heading out. William and I'll be heading on Sunshine. Luckily, that's a 10-day cruise, so you won't have to get anything done during that time.
Lovey said, "Hello, ladies." Make fun of your guys. Jeffrey said he just sent you a video about the Santa.
Oh, cool! Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate that.
Anne Hadley, she says she can't stay today. Okay, hit the like button. Did you catch the Harry Potter tournament? I have not watched any television at all. To be honest, it's been. Yeah.
Hannah's slammed at work. My sister works with her, and they both look like their tongues are hanging out of their heads by the time they get off work.
And it's not like, it's nothing bad. It's just we're blessed with a lot of new business, and it's just like, woo!
If you don't know, I have an Etsy business, and it is crazy at Christmas time. I just feel like it's constantly, which is a good thing. But I'm in here working a lot lately.
Before Queen Mary 2 Transatlantic.
Nice. That sounds fancy.
All right, let's see.
Is the Queen Mary 2 like really fancy? Because it sounds fancy.
Mike loves to edit. I love editing, but it takes time. Yes.
Mike does a really good job editing too. They had one vlog where they were finishing up a cruise, and I think I told you about it. And at the end, they did like a montage of all the special moments on the cruise in black and white. It was just such a cool idea. Loved it.
Okay, you're good.
We're good?
I wish you're good.
Well, thank y'all so much.
I think there may be a little bit of a connection issue, but...
Are we having a connection issue?
Yeah, it's us.
Oh, okay.
Because your Wi-Fi stinks.
My extension is it's a long thing. Just with all the construction and everything, I have an extension, and I had to move it to a different room, and it's not being the best. So if we bloop out for a minute, we'll come back.
Yeah,
it kind of goes in and out. So at the end, we're going to do a giveaway. At the end, Hannah's going to ask a question that she came up with. And we're going to give away a tumbler. Just the cup with the lid has Journey with the Gingers on it. It has a straw. So we'll be giving away one of those at the end. So if you can stick around, that would be fun. And if you are a creator, please put #creator in the chat. If you see somebody you have not seen before, please check out their channel and join their community, because we love everybody in our community and we love support one another. And Hannah will also highlight all the creators as we go through. And if you have a question for us, because we're rambling tonight, if you have a question for us, we're going to talk about some of our things that happened at Universal Studios. But if you have any questions for us, just put it in the chat. And at the end, we're also, if we have some time, we're going to talk about some Christmas stuff. Just ask some questions. Okay?
We also know about bad Wi-Fi.
Who?
Not on Earth, Nancy.
Oh. Yeah, it happens.
It's just when you keep having to move it.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead.
Okay. So, Hannah, we went to Universal Studios.
Yes.
We stayed at Hard Rock Hotel.
Yes, we did.
And we took William, my husband, her dad, for the first time. He loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot. We did 4 days in the park. I've decided that after I've reached that certain age that I've reached now, that Laurie don't need to do 4 days in the park anymore.
The thing is, last time we went to Universal in March, and you said 3 days wasn't enough time. You said that. You said, I would like to have a day where I rest. And you could have rested.
And enjoyed the park. I mean, enjoy the resort. So
yes, that was totally up in your wheelhouse that you didn't do it.
Anyway.
That's why we had that day.
Anyway. So we rode a lot of rides. We saw some shows. We saw a parade. And what was your favorite ride at Universal Studios? Or what is your favorite ride? There's really some really good ones there.
It's just like it depends on your mood. To be honest. I think for me, I love riding with Dad on the Velocicoaster. That's funny. That's just funny. You're dramatic.
I hated the Velocicoaster.
You don't hate it. You ride it. You're just a wimp.
I rode it. The problem is I rode it at night, I think. And I didn't know what was going to happen. I don't know. It was just a little intense for me. The thing is I like to be secure in my ride.
She likes the restraint that goes over.
I want to be held down.
And they just had the lap bar restraint, but it was secure. It was.
And I lifted up so many times off my seat, I thought I was going to die.
You weren't going anywhere. You're so dramatic.
If you watch, it
has so many sensors on it. You're fine.
That's what they said.
They're fine.
It was scary.
That's the point. You're
and
I love
raptors. How much do I love roller coasters? I love roller coasters. But when you have me feeling like I'm going to fall out, and I was lifting up, and this one right here is so excited when we get in the back or the very front. Were you the very back? I was lifting out. Can I sit in the back?
There's more momentum in the back.
The Velocicoaster, I did a short on, we have a shorts video about the Velocicoaster because you can't take camera on there. So I was like recording outside the park, in the park of it. And at one point, you're going upside down straight like this.
I thought that was fantastic. Let me tell you.
I would give it another chance during the day, but you better
we gave you,
no,
you little chicken, you sat outside.
Yeah, I didn't ride it again, y'all.
We went back during the day.
That's really not like me. I ride a ride now.
You're a chicken.
It was
horrible. Well, y'all, she's being the most dramatic human being ever.
Would you like to know my favorite ride?
No. We're not ready. Because let me finish.
You're so mean.
Let me tell you, Dad and I rode that 2 more times after that, and we were fine. When there was little 7, 8-year-olds riding that ride, that rode the ride several times,
they could fall out.
They were fine. Everyone is fine. Nobody got hurt. Nobody. She's so dramatic. You're doing this to test me. But she is the most dramatic. Do not take her word for it. Now, if you're afraid of roller coasters, don't ride it. Just don't do it, because it's the most intense roller coaster I've ever been on. But it is an amazing roller coaster. And I think that's my favorite, because when Dad and I were riding it without you, thing. Yeah. We were having
you didn't sit with me. I sat with your dad.
But Dad and I rode it without you twice.
I know, but this is how bad it was. When it was over, she was actually in the last car. She was by herself.
I was by myself and in the dark.
And I was sitting here with William. And the mom and me kicked in, and I had this panic attack that my child had fallen out.
No, I was fine.
Because I thought I was falling out. So I was trying to, and I finally looked back and saw her back there, but I was like, oh my gosh. It was rough. But would you like to now know my favorite ride?
Can you admit that you should give it another shot?
I'll give it another shot, but I was done after I rode that one the first time.
You're fine.
But I'll try it again.
What's your favorite ride?
During the day.
What's your favorite ride?
Hulk. Which is also a roller coaster. I love the Hulk. Because you feel locked in.
This woman.
I love the Hulk, y'all.
I made her go on our very last ride. I made her go on it in the front row.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Don't make me go on in the front row." When I was like, "Oh no, we're going. If we're gonna leave the park tomorrow, we're going big. Let's go on the front row."
I love that roller coaster though. You feel locked in. It's smooth. You feel safe in it. You don't like coming out of the chair.
First off,
yes,
you're a bit dramatic about it.
I'll ride anything almost, but that was crazy.
It was crazy.
Has anybody rode will admit that it's crazy because it's crazy.
It's crazy, but it's a good crazy.
You know, you feel like you've been tossed around in a dryer by the time you get out of it.
No, it's fine. Yeah, but we're glad we're back too. It's fine. Go ahead.
Like, share it out the live stream on Facebook and YouTube community tab. Thank you so much, Kenneth. We appreciate that.
Okay, next topic while I'm doing this. Stop reading.
I like to read I like to know what everybody says. So, something that surprised you. Like, you didn't think it would be that good, or it was not as good as you thought it was going to be. I know what mine is. You know what mine is.
Just go ahead and say it.
What's it called? The Bourne Stuntacular?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that was wonderful. Has anybody done that? Because we didn't even go there in March.
Right.
Yeah, we didn't go there. And then I was like, and I know my husband loves Bourne. Is it a trilogy? Mm-hmm. He loves all that. And I was like, well, let's go see it for him.
Well, no, like, so what happened is that he was like, oh, let me start watching some vlogs. So he watched a vlog of Molly from All Ears,
mm-hmm.
and he saw the Bourne Spectacular. He said, you didn't tell me they had the Bourne trilogy stuff in there. And he said, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, we didn't even go in March. And now I'm like kicking myself because it was amazing. It's a show, but the special effects.
They say, like, it's the most high-tech show that Universal Studios has ever done.
Yeah.
And it's very good because there's mm-hmm. parts where they're on their screen. It's not even a projector; it's a screen.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, couldn't tell what was on the screen and what was actually on the stage. It was blending in together, and there was all these moving parts, and
mm-hmm.
they had special effects, made you feel like you were watching. Basically, like the simulation is that you are basically watching over Jason Bourne as he's trying to, not get caught.
Yeah.
And
it's
so
good.
It was really good.
I would see it every time I go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's so good.
No Map said that they did Universal in LA and one day wasn't enough.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine.
And they only have one part.
They only have one part?
Mm-hmm. Really? Blaine, did you ride the Hulk? Go big, go home in the front.
I didn't mind the Hulk in the front.
The thing is that this is what she said. She was tired, and we got to the
all day ride,
and
I'm not young.
You're young at heart. But it was our last ride, and we rode it, and I was like, "Hey, we still have 15 minutes. Can we go one more time?" And she was like, "Well, as long as you promise that we leave the hotel at so we can go get the dogs." I'm like, "Sure, whatever." I don't care.
To make a deal with it.
Yeah. And we get in the line. She says, "You better not ask for the front row, and I legit just like pushed her to the side. I said, "Can we get the front
She did.
row?"
I said, like, came out of my mouth, and she goes, "Can we get the front row?" But at least I was locked in, like the Velocicoaster.
You're fine. Just dramatic. I like to hold people's bags when they ride rides. Blaine said, we just need to take you to Disney and let her ride the teacups.
Oh, ugh.
Yeah. That's. Yeah. I love a nice and tight seat and harness on the roller coaster.
Thank you, Betsy. Absolutely.
No.
And I want them to I want to click it down so hard that I'm like hurting because I want it tight on me.
It's fun. Last time I rode the Hulk, Felicia was pregnant and Kara and she grabbed it.
It's been a while.
It's a great one. Antoinette's here.
Hey, Antoinette. Great seeing you.
Let's see. All right. But, yeah. What surprised me? Did I answer that?
Nope. How good the pretzels were?
No, just... No. I don't know what surprised me. Oh, I know what surprised me.
What?
So, everybody's having shipping issues. So a lot of the things there.
Oh, you didn't bring your stuff.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
You have to bring it next week.
Yeah.
I don't believe what this child spent at that place.
I didn't spend as much as I did last time, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. Last time it was bad. But there was a lot of things that I was looking forward to purchasing that they weren't in stock because the suppliers weren't able to, get them there. Mm-hmm. And the one thing, I don't know if people remember, but the one thing I said I absolutely needed was Lucius Malfoy's cane.
That's Harry Potter.
That has the wand that comes out that has the snake head with the emerald eyes. And I get there on the very first day in the park, and I go to Borgin and Burke's, which is like the Dark Wizards shop. It's my favorite store in all of Universal.
It's in Diagon Alley.
It's in Diagon Alley, and Nocturne Alley. And I go there and I said, "Do you have the display case?" And they said, we haven't had it for 5 months. And when I tell you,
that was the saddest puppy you've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm like, this is not the worst thing that can happen, but I really, really wanted it. And then the next day we went to ride the ride that's in the Hogwarts Castle, the Forbidden Journey. And at the end, there's a store, and it's called Filch's Emporium. And I was like, well, let me just look around. I have more room in my budget now, to spend money. So I go in there, and I look in their glass thing, and there was the cane.
It was like she stood there like this.
And I went to this guy, and the funniest thing is that the guy that worked there legit looked like Dumbledore's younger brother. He had the long beard.
He was awesome.
But I was like, "Can I buy that?" And he was like, "We just got that in today." I was like, "Hallelujah,
it's meant to be."
So yes, so that's gonna go into the witch room once it's done being painted.
The witch room.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
She's not a witch.
I'm not a witch.
It's the color of the room.
But I like the Wicked Witch of the West, and I like Harry Potter. So there's that. But
there we are.
Yeah,
we're back.
But if you're planning on purchasing something, it may be best to just purchase it, because I know Universal and Disney have online stores, because there's supply and demand issues right now.
Well, that's everywhere.
Yeah. So, AWS had a blackout, which affected Amazon shipping, including Netflix and Disney Plus. Yeah, I heard about the blackout. Amazon web server. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I think that happened over the weekend, because on Monday or Tuesdays, one of the two, I had trouble with their server. Cruising Scene is here.
Hey, Cruising Scene. Yeah. Great seeing y'all.
All right, so let's keep.
They're new to our channel, and we're new to their channel. I'm excited. Love to watch people cruise.
Okay, so what's your next topic?
Favorite meal. We've got to have the same favorite meal.
Y'all,
food is expensive in the parks. Woo! I was shocked about how expensive. I can understand expensive, but how expensive some of that stuff was, I was like,
Do you not remember it being that expensive?
I don't remember us eating that much in the park before. I don't know why. You know, when I go to Disney,
you know why? Because we ate a lot at the hotel in March.
Yeah, but I know when I go to Disney, I don't like a big lunch anyway from the parks. Snacks? I like to get either a snack or I like to get a kids meal. I don't know if they had a lot of kids meals.
They did,
but it was expensive. But what was your favorite meal? My favorite meal was not in the park, but it was in City Walk.
My favorite meal was that, but I'll give a runner up. So okay.
Cowfish.
You had like when you ate the food, there was like the burgushi, which is like they take like fillets and they basically incorporate it into a sushi roll,
which is odd. It sounds odd, but it's really good.
Like I had like an animated like cartoon scene like in my head. I don't know how to explain it. When I tried it, like it just was like magic and rainbows. So it was very, very good.
But TJ and Kayla from T&K Travels, they talked about cowfish being their favorite.
I think the other thing is that not only the food was good, but our waiter was the best waiter I have ever.
What was his name?
I think his name was Jake or something. Jacob.
Yeah.
He was the best.
He was the best waiter ever.
The funniest thing, and this is not to get him in any trouble or anything, but he was so honest. He was like, if you want any cocktails, like tell me what you want. And he named off some cocktails that incorporated the flavors that we wanted. He said, but to be honest, that's disgusting. So don't do that.
This one's good. He's like asked me, I wanted to drink with the tequila in it because I like tequila. And he was like, well, you have this, it was some kind of margarita, and then you have it was like a ginger or something. And he says, you want this because that's disgusting.
And it was just the funniest thing. And then there was like this like Bloody Mary thing that the table behind us ordered, and it had like a whole like burger, like
a slider, like a burger slider on it,
like bacon and stuff. And he said
pickled okra on it.
And Dad was like, "Ooh, is that any good?" He said, "No." And I tried to get them not to order it, but they wanted to order it. He said it's not good.
But he suggested, like, he told us what his favorites were for the food and the sushi, and it was spot on.
Like he was amazing.
So what was your runner-up food?
I mean, this may not be yours, but my runner-up food was the food I had, the leaky cauldron, the fisherman's pie that had basically like a whole salmon fillet and some shrimp in there, and it was delicious.
It was like a shepherd's pie, but
it was fish. Like mashed potatoes, but like in a creamy sauce underneath with like salmon and shrimp. It sounds absolutely disgusting, but it was delicious. So that was my runner-up. But cowfish definitely, and Jacob made it. I love Jacob.
If I could go back there again, I would definitely ask for him.
He said, "Ask for me. I'm here all the time."
He reminds me of Christian Siriano, which is the designer
for Project Runway with the glasses.
Yes, he reminded me so much of him.
Yeah. But the funny thing is that he looked younger than me, and he was like 37. You remember that? He was like, yeah, honey. Yeah, no.
He looks so young.
I was like, how old are you? Are you in college? He said, no.
Nancy said, awesome story. I don't know which one that was about.
Do y'all like the butterbeer there? I wasn't a fan. So here's the thing with the butterbeer. When I went there when I was in high school, you know, I had my teenage palate. The frozen butterbeer was like the most amazing thing in the world. I wanted like to drink it every hour of the day. Now that I'm an adult and I feel cavities when I'm drinking things that are really sweet, I can't do it. But the hot butterbeer is delicious.
Yeah. The hot butterbeer was I liked it. I don't like cold butterbeer.
Yeah.
If those of you don't know what butterbeer is, I guess it's like butterscotch kind of thing. Yeah. Drinks.
Yeah.
They had my favorite childhood thing was Ices, ICEE or whatever how they spell it, and they had Coca-Cola Ices, and that was my treat each day to give myself an extra little push. because I was worn out.
They said some of those expensive foods also has a big portion. I can't eat.
You probably could split it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was starving. There was one day like I ate Leaky Cauldron, and then we rode like 3 rides, and I was like, I need a pretzel.
You need a pretzel.
I need a pretzel. I was like, I need something with salt on it, and I need it now.
Pretzel.
Yeah. Okay, what's next?
Okay. I guess we should talk about the crowds, because we had somebody ask us about the crowds in one of our videos, and the crowds, it was the Saturday, we started on a Saturday. We did Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and the Saturday was the first official day of the holidays at Universal, which is their parade and all that. We'll talk about the parade in a little bit. But Saturday was busy.
The thing is that Saturday we were planning on starting at Islands of Adventure. Got up a little late. And they had early park admission that day. And when we got up, we're like, oh, we're going to try Velocicoaster and we're going to try Hagrid's. And both were like delayed.
Yeah, both on the app.
And so we went to Universal Studios, which is not as many like popular attractions. They're still popular attractions, but it's just not as many. So, and we had Express Pass, which made the world of difference on the weekends.
It's like a fast pass from Disney, what they used to have fast passes.
Yeah, but this gets you on all the rides except for right now, Velocicoaster and Hagrid's. But did we ever feel like you were touching people? Like,
no. Yeah, I felt like we had good distancing from people. I didn't feel like we were ever in a place that we were crowded.
Yeah. I know you felt that way in March in Hogsmeade.
Yeah, Hogsmeade, but this time I didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
I felt it was more spread out.
Yeah.
And I will say, because the Velocicoaster is so wild, there were a lot of times that there was not long waits for that. Like, some days were like 30.
The longest one 15. I saw was 75.
Yeah, but when y'all went to go ride it,
it was like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's such a wild ride.
Now, Hagrid's
had long waits.
There was I don't know which day we rode it. Was it Sunday or Monday when we had to wait like 75 minutes?
It was one day. I don't remember.
Yeah, and then the next day it was like
your dad loved Hagrid, so
45 minutes.
Yeah. It was worth it.
Yeah, he was like, I like the motorbike.
But Monday and Tuesday, as you would expect, Monday and Tuesday was no crowds. I mean,
it didn't matter. It really didn't matter about your fast pass.
If you it didn't matter if you had an express pass or not.
Express pass.
Because it was just walking rides.
Now, if you're going, we can't say that's like standard across all year. If you're going during like a holiday. You know, we weren't there during a holiday.
This was mid-November.
Yeah. So if you're going there the week of Thanksgiving, you're probably going to do Express Pass on those weekdays. Or summertime, Express Pass, all the time in summer. So, yeah.
But another cool thing they had is they have gone into cooperation with, well, I don't know what the cooperation was.
It's been like that.
Oh, with Macy's.
It's been like that.
So they had like a Macy's parade with the big balloons, and that's coming out probably in the next vlog.
I think so.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's well worth going for the holidays just to see that.
It's cute. I don't know how they turn the corners. Like they have like 20 people manning the balloon, and then they got somebody like directing them. Like they have positions. There's like B5
and
I'm
pretty sure they do it like every night.
They do it every night.
So that's a lot to have those big balloons and do that every night. That's a lot.
The prettiest thing is the light show on the castle.
On the Hogwarts castle.
Yep.
Are you comfortable over here? You just swinging.
This is the most comfortable I've been all day. Dang. Pretzel and a Coke, no big, only $12 later.
That's true. That probably is true.
I don't know.
I know William had to. We brought a big things of water, like 2 cases of water down there.
5, 6,
and William drank all his water because we'd all put like several in our bags, And he went and got that. What's that called?
Gilly water.
Gilly water.
He was like, "Why is this $5.50?"
$5.50 for a little bottle of water because it's Gilly water.
He was like, "I do not understand. How is this so expensive?" And the thing is that if you get out of Harry Potter and you go towards the front a little bit, it's $3.50 there. It's like when you get, because Harry Potter's in the back.
Gilly water,
you're going to be paying $5.50.
Yeah, no.
Be prepared.
He wasn't happy, but he was thirsty. He should have just got a beer.
I mean, the beer is only like $7.
That's what I'm saying. You should just got a beer.
Yeah, he would be dehydrated though. That man nurses a beer. He does not drink that thing fast. But speaking of beers, I had 3 specialty beers in Universal. So I had their Jurassic World IPA, which was so sour. I don't think I finished it, which is hard for me because I usually drink beer. And then I had like the Wizard's Brew beer in Harry Potter, and then I had the Hogshead. The Hogsead's my favorite beer. I love that beer so much. I can drink the Hogshead and go on the Velocicoaster. I did that. Surprised I didn't vomit, but I did it. It's very ladylike, I know.
Some of the holiday stuff they had, besides the parade and all that, they even, when you're in Diagon Alley in one location, they had like snow would come down.
Well, that was so
after during a show.
It was Celestina Warbank. So she has a special Christmas show. So the normal part of the year, she has like the standard show, but during the holiday times, like her outfits change, the lines change, the songs change, and at the year she does a little magic spell, and then it starts snowing in Diagon Alley.
That bubbles Sophie snow.
All right.
You can just swing it.
It was like this. But so the reason why Mom is like, "How much did you spend, Hannah?"
Let her tell you what all she bought.
Okay. So I got Lucius Malfoy's cane / wand. That's going to be hung on a wall in my house. Then I got a Slytherin spirit jersey. It's cute. You know it's cute. It's black and
just keep on going. It's going to take all night to name all the stuff you bought.
Then I got a Dark Mark sweatshirt, which I like. It's the one with the skull and the snake on it. And then I got... Okay, there we go. I got Peter Pettigrew's wand. I got Bellatrix Lestrange's wand. I got Draco Malfoy's wand. So I got 3 wands and Lucius Malfoy's canon wand.
The good thing is she has a job and Mama don't pay for anything anymore.
The good thing is that I created a budget for myself because I never spend money on myself outside of that. You know, I don't.
This is true. You don't.
I don't. So I save up my money for when I go places. I actually want to buy things. I never buy things for myself. I don't.
You made up for it there, though, girl.
Mm-hmm. I had a budget. So
what do you think about the Hard Rock Hotel?
Ow, I just stubbed my toe.
Do we have any comments?
I'm looking. Well,
who would you like to?
Hold on.
PDF asked a question.
Hold on. Dang, she's a beer girl and bet Jarrell loves.
No.
Strong stuff like bourbon.
Jarrell likes wine.
Well, he does eat. Let me tell you what Jarrell did one time. I bought a thing of Patron.
And he likes liquor too, then.
I bought a thing of Patron, and
that's her boyfriend.
Yes, of 2.5 years. Yeah. And I bought a thing of Patron, left it at his apartment because I was living with you at the time, and I just didn't want to. Because you don't drink Patron normally, you know.
I don't drink that much at home.
Yeah. So I was just like, I'm gonna leave it here. I come back, and I was like, "Where is my Patron?" And he's like, "It's your Patron?" I said, "I didn't buy that for you." He was like, I'll buy you another bottle. And sure enough, he did. That was the funniest thing. He was like, he says it's very nice paired with lime LaCroix. I was like,
in Major League Baseball, beer sales are cut off in the 7th inning. I didn't know that.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
Let's see. So let's see.
Hey, Sig Cruiser. Great to see you.
There we go. All right. So go ahead.
Sig Cruiser, were you on a solo cruise and you put a vlog out about that? I think that was you.
All right. So
I've tried to watch a lot of stuff lately.
Yeah. So what were you talking about?
What'd you think about the Hard Rock Hotel?
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
Last time we stayed at the Royal Pacific Hotel, which is also on Universal property. But this time we stayed at the Hard Rock Hotel.
So the Hard Rock,
expensive, but you do get express passes.
Well, the Hard Rock was only like $15 more than the Royal Pacific.
Expensive.
Yeah, no, it's still expensive. But here's the thing. I think I like the amenities that Royal Pacific has more. Mm-hmm. But the location of the Hard Rock cannot be beat.
Yeah.
We outside of our window, we saw like Mel's Drive-In. We saw like Optimus Prime over Transformers. Like we looked into the park from where we were staying. With the Royal Pacific and like Hard Rock Hotel, legit like 4 or 5 minute walk.
Yeah, it was nice to walk right to the park, and it took you right to the entrance of Universal Studios.
Yeah, it was amazing. Mm-hmm. Now, what Royal Pacific had was they had the best and cannot be beat like quick service area.
Yeah, and
it wasn't expensive as if you bought stuff in the park.
Yeah.
And Hard Rock has like a quick service area, but it's nothing like
you know, known for their ice cream or something.
Yeah, it's like Royal Pacific had, you know, walks, cooking stuff in front of you, like you know, you can get sides and like a protein. At the Hard Rock, it was like, oh, you can get pizzas or you can get like cold sandwiches, or you know. Yeah. I just think that the amenities of Royal Pacific were better, but the location of Hard Rock was great.
Yeah.
Also, I will have to say this. I don't know where the parking is for Royal Pacific, but the parking for Hard Rock, I will give them this, was great.
Yeah,
because
very close.
It was so close. Mm-hmm. Like, you just walk out the front of the hotel, walk down maybe like not even a quarter of a mile.
Yeah.
And it's there.
Yep.
Like maybe like a tenth of a mile, just right there.
All right. So let's ask some questions. We're kind of switching gears. Do you have anything else about Universal Studios?
Did you talk about everything?
Yeah, I did.
Well, talk about... I think you're missing out on some stuff.
What do you want? What am I missing out on, Hannah?
Well, I think you should talk about Dad.
Good or bad?
Good. Oh, gosh. Because it was Dad's first time.
It was his, and I think we highlight that pretty well in the vlogs. About Hannah does a good job of asking him, "What'd you think about that? What'd you think about that?" But we've already put out 2 vlogs. We put out a room tour in our first day, and of course we went to Buc-ee's. Mm-hmm. And then we put out a vlog last week of our first full day of rides. It was a lot of rides, but he loved it. I think he loved being with this one because he's missed her since she moved out.
I'm only 8 minutes down.
But he loved it, and I think he likes that part better than Disney. I just think he likes the action stuff.
The cutest thing, though, is that he comes off, he goes, "What just happened?" He'll come off, especially the Velocicoaster. He was like, "What just happened?"
Oh, everybody did that. What the heck we just do? What did we just ride? Did we almost die?
I think he said his favorite ride was the Hulk. Yeah, but I think he said for thrills, Velocicoaster. Mm-hmm. But enjoyment is the Hulk.
Yeah.
So
he likes that. He likes to feel like he's almost dying, I think, on a ride.
It's great. I think his other favorite ride was the one in Gringotts. He couldn't understand how they did their mechanics of the rides, because Disney is not really big on like 3D projection or like 3D mapping and, you know,
I still love Disney though. I miss it. I think when you get back. Just saying.
You said that all in one breath.
I know.
I still miss Disney. I think.
Bye, Lovey Spat Life. And they're probably gonna get ready for their live.
Yeah, they got to go get ready.
Yeah.
But don't know.
Let's go back.
Oh my
Say
God.
cruiser. Sorry. She said, yes, I just felt. Yeah, I thought that was you. Good. The sunrise. A lot of people are starting to go on the sunrise. I know SCT.
See,
I think are about to go.
Blaine was waiting on Dad's stories.
I was waiting some dad stories.
Okay. So Hagrid's. I forgot about this. Because the thing is, we didn't tell him anything about anything, and he doesn't research anything.
Yeah, we're the researchers.
Yeah. So when we took him on Hagrid's, of course we'd been on it before, but we both knew it A, went backwards, B, it launches, C, there's a straight vertical drop, like a platform drops
with the whole train.
Dude.
Yeah.
And so we were just like, what do you think's gonna happen on this ride? He's like, I just think it's a roller coaster and it's like a motorbike. And I'm like, okay, okay. And we get off the ride. He was like, geez, you should have told me it dropped or it went backwards. And so I was just like,
we like to see. He had little choice words when it did that.
The funniest thing is I was with a single rider and she'd never been on it either. And so I was just watching her the entire time. She was like, we go backwards when we got to the part where the track ends. She was like, we go backwards? I said, yeah, there's other stuff too. And then she got to the part where it's about to drop.
It bounces, then it goes and the whole train just drops.
And she was like, did we just drop? And I was like, yeah, you did. Yeah. But I think there's that. Oh, he loved the ride in the castle. Some people say they get motion sick on it. He said, I felt like I was being rocked to sleep.
He said that in the vlog, yeah.
He was like, it felt so nice.
Oh, we got stuck on that ride.
Oh, that's right.
What's that ride called?
Forbidden Journey.
The Forbidden Journey, and the ride's inside the castle. He didn't want to ride it. Why did he want to ride it?
He ate too much.
Oh, yeah, he didn't want to ride because he ate too much. But we got, all of a sudden, we were literally, if you've ever rode it, you're in a car and you're secure.
Not a car, but a bench.
A bench thing. And sometimes your feet go up above your head.
Because you're being flipped upside down.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, the ride stops and our feet are up.
We're about to be whacked by the Whomping Willow tree. The Whomping Willow tree up there, and we're just like, what's the... What? And I was like, did we stop? And then the lights came on. And I was like, I was trying to get my phone out. And I was like, I need to record this. And then the lights went down. We're still stuck there.
Did you record any of it?
I just recorded me saying we got stuck. And then it started again. And oh my gosh, I forgot about this. So
you need to hurry up because we're going to do a giveaway.
I know. But right before it, okay, so we rode that ride back to back because we rode it the second time because the first time I wasn't able to enjoy it because God bless him, I love my boyfriend. But I asked him, I said, hey, can you please put my trash can out on the side of the road on Tuesday night? My trash gets picked up at 6 a.m. on Wednesdays, please. And I said, but please let me know when you get there because my alarm is set. And all of a sudden, I am on the freaking ride that, you're getting flipped upside down. And I see a thing on my watch that says alarm. And I said,
Apple Watch.
I was like, why does it say alarm? And then I see that Jarrell tried to call me. And I was like, no, he didn't. And then all of a sudden, it says, do you want police to be sent? And I'm going, trying to get my phone on my
You're locked in.
And I'm just like, oh my God. And then everybody's like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. And then, you're in the Quidditch match. And I'm sitting here going, disable alarm. Don't let the police be called. And so I literally got off the ride and I was pounding. And I said,
I missed the ride because I had to turn the alarm off in my house. I cannot ride it again.
I had to get the police not to be called on my boyfriend. It's so bad.
Oh, they're talking baseball.
Yeah, we know nothing. Yeah.
BDF, we don't know baseball very well. We just know the Braves won the World Series.
Glad no one had skirt on when y'all...
That's so true.
You know what? I saw some people wearing skirts on Velocicoaster.
If I would have.
And that sucker launches you, and I can only imagine. And you get flipped upside down for a good 3 seconds.
I'm not gonna look cute in the parks.
No.
Nope.
Okay, go ahead with your bad stuff.
Well, we need to do a giveaway.
Okay.
So, you're still doing your question that you had.
Okay, yeah, I can.
Okay, Hannah's going to ask a question, and we'll try to. Sometimes the answers come up in a different order on our end than yours, so we might need somebody to tell us who answered it first.
I can look at it.
Okay. All right, Hannah. This is going to be really easy. Okay. So we've been talking about Universal Studios.
What is Universal Studios Orlando newest ride?
What's the name of it?
The
latest one that they just put out.
What is the name of the ride that Universal Studios Orlando just put out? Hint, it came out in the summer of 2021.
Okay, so just put the answer in the chat, and the first one will win a tumbler.
And I've talked about it a lot.
So I don't know if you want to say that
question. Too bad so sad. Hint, hint, hint.
Hint, hint, hint. I was going to ask a Christmas question, but she said it was too easy, which it probably is. But yours is really easy right now.
Not if you don't know the part. Everybody knows that thing. Da, 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 da. But anyways, the thing is, she made fun of me. She made fun of me because she's like, how many more wands do you need? And I'm like, until I have them all.
I heard you bought a wand stand too.
I did buy a wand stand.
But you don't have enough wand stands for all your wands.
Well, that wand stand holds 3.
Okay. You need about 2 more wand stands.
All right. So
I think Blaine got it too.
So the newest ride that Universal has released, Universal Studios Orlando has released, is the Velocicoaster.
The Velocicoaster. So Blaine, you are the winner. And if you could message me or Hannah,
probably her. She's retired. She has more chances to look at her phone in the day.
I actually have 2 part-time jobs now. Thank you very much.
I can't look at my phone during work.
Blaine, message me. I got you. And send Blaine that tumbler.
Blaine
that tumbler.
Just drone it to me.
Just drone it.
But I can't look at my phone throughout the day. You know that.
I haven't said we haven't talked to people. I've got a new part-time. Well, I'm returning to a part-time job.
I was like, new. It's not new. It was just like you had an intermission.
Yeah,
because of
before the Roro pandemic.
Coco Roro.
I was a part-time university supervisor for our local college, and I supervised teaching interns. And I've been asked to come back now
because now they can actually go into schools.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get back to working with interns. They kind of put it on hold and had all the professors supervising the interns and teaching. So I'm sure they're glad that they brought us all back to do this. So now the professors don't have to do it.
I know nothing about it. I didn't go into education.
So I'm excited to supervise some teaching interns.
Yep. I'm in finance.
All right, so Hannah, I think we're about to wrap it up because Lovey's Fat Life will be on in 1 minute. But tonight, I'm not sure about Life is Good today because I know they're on a cruise. I don't know if they're on live at 9. But Beach Please is also on Has a live at 10. So make sure when you leave us that you go over and check out Lovey's Fat Life. I believe Forever Best Friend sometimes goes live too, but I'm not sure if they've changed or not. But Lovey's Fat Life is going to be live in 1 minute. So go ahead and take I think they call it a raid, where they leave ours and goes to another one. So go raid Lovey's Fat Life. And I heard he's giving away some prizes tonight. So Hannah, I'm going to have you close it out, please.
All right. So thank you all for joining us. Sorry it's been so long, and sorry this has been all over the place, but I appreciate you staying with us. Like we always say at the end of our shows, please stay safe out there and stay healthy, and don't forget to journey on.
Bye, y'all. Thank you so much. And we have missed you.
Can I hit the button?
Yes, you can hit the button. Bye.
Bye-bye.